Hey, Alex here, and I'm in Green Mountain Overlook. It's a trailhead to a super nice gravel. Here's where a lot of the gravel grinders come to ride. It's on the north side. Well, we're actually starting on the east side of the Lake Apopka, and then we're gonna ride on the north side of the lake. It's really, really nice. I've done that with a hybrid. I even tried it with my road bike, and it wasn't a good idea. But today I'm doing my first gravel ride. Yeah, I'm late into the game, but I'm starting not bad. I'm starting with a super nice bike, that Berria. I don't know if you know this brand. They're very well known in Europe. It's made in Spain, and they are coming to America. They're very big in South America, especially Colombia, Central America, and they let me test out this gravel bike. It's their Berria Allroad gravel, and it's a nice setup. It comes with, it's a full carbon frame with Zip 303 carbon wheels with the SRAM E-Tap, electronic shifting, group set. So super nice, not a bad way to start gravel riding. So I'm gonna show you guys the trail as we go, but with me today, I brought a professional in gravel. I have here Lewis, and he's not only riding gravel, he rides road, but he also races. And I'm lucky today because tomorrow he has a race, so he's gonna take it easy. So I'm gonna be able, I think, to enjoy the pace.
You will.
Lewis, for someone that never tried gravel, what are your first takes? What should a roadie like me be aware in when riding a gravel ride on a gravel trail?
So it's a whole different experience. I mean, you're still riding a bike, which is amazing, but you'll automatically feel that you're free out there, no cars, if you choose the right place. Tire pressure is important, and I think you will fall in love with that discipline of cycling. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna rediscover my whole cycling purpose today with gravel. Now, I looked at you have the SPD. I brought my road pedals. I don't know if that's was a bad idea.
Yeah, bad idea.
Okay.
Just for when because at some point you will have to unclip, and they'll get dirty.
Yeah.
And you might have a hard time clipping in again or clipping out. So that I recommend you go to SPDs.
Okay.
For sure.
Rookie mistake, but yeah, first time. Let's go. So here in Apopka Nature Preserve, so this trail is on the north side of the lake, so it's completely nature. You'll see no houses, nothing, there's nothing around here. So this is super cool if you like riding nature and seeing some alligators, wildlife, birds. And it's not too far from Orlando. I think it's like a 35-minute drive. And you can stop at the trailhead at Overlook where we started, or at Magnolia Park. And then there's different routes you can do around. There's different roads, unpaved roads, trails, gravel. It's not a super chunky gravel. It's very thin, small rocks. Pretty easy if you are beginning to do gravel. And you can do a pretty steady ride. There are great stretches and lots to see. So of course you don't have to worry about cars, but Lewis was talking about the alligators. Let's see a bunch of them.
Yep.
Do they come on the trail?
They do come on the trail because this is their home first. Second is our trail, but it's their home first. So you do have to look out for them. They will usually just jump in the water if you're coming by. You never know. It's nature.
Yeah. Sometimes you see some wheels floating on the lake. That's probably a cyclist that was eaten by an alligator.
Probably a helmet.
A helmet.
If you find one,
yeah,
save it.
Save it. Kidding. Just kidding. So since this is a preserve, a lot of the alligators that they catch on neighborhoods, because sometimes they go, I've seen an alligator swimming on our lake that we have on our neighborhood. When they get a certain size, they have to remove it and they bring it all over here. So that's why you see so many of them. I'll share a little bit more about the lake, the history of the lake. Hey Louis, what is this?
Right here?
Yeah.
Well, it's called the pump house. There are some pumps that do exactly that. Pump.
To where? To the farm?
I mean,
Is it operational?
I'm the wrong person to ask. No, but it's called.
What a guy.
Yes, no, it does. It
does work?
operates, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It makes a lot of noise too.
Oh yeah.
Not sure exactly what. I mean, they're pumping water, but with what purpose, I don't know.
Yeah. Try to walk on gravel with road shoes. Not a good idea. All right, Louis. So someone wanting to start gravel and they have no idea. Like, I'm doing my first ride with a pretty good setup, but like, what do you recommend, especially gearing, and what do you think is a good setup to start riding gravel?
Right. Well, you could use a mountain bike. You could use a gravel specific bike. Importantly, the most important thing would be the tires and gears. So you want to have enough gears that you are actually gaining speed when you want to, and if you hit any sandy sections, you also want a light gear, enough gears. One thing to remember is there's no gas stations.
Yeah.
There is really nothing out here, so you need to bring enough water,
Food,
a bike, a tire repair kit.
Yeah.
You need to know how to fix a flat tire.
Uber won't come this way, right?
There's no way. Yeah.
I think you don't need crazy gears if you're riding gravel in Florida, right? It's no huge mountains.
In Florida, you could get away with basically anything.
Okay.
Just make sure your chain ring is not too small.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you'll be spinning a lot because it's flat for the most part here.
That's cool. Yeah, and I felt like you need to really control the bike, and it feels a little weird. I'm used to the road that's I think it's very predictable. On the gravel, it's less predictable. I think because also I have no experience, but as you gain experience, you know how to react, how the bike will react for the most part. But I feel my upper body is working much more to control and keep stable. Like trying to record riding on gravel is much harder. It's a tough life being a YouTuber as a gravel. But yeah, we need to find some gators. You promised me that we would see some gators.
I didn't promise.
Damn, I didn't record it.
We'll find.
Okay.
We'll find gators.
Okay, a little bit about this place. So nice that we can have a preserve and so close to Orlando and Winter Garden. This lake is one of the largest lakes here in the region. On the south part, that's where there's a lot of houses, but on the north side, where we are, there's nothing around here. Today people do fishing around the lake. There's a bunch of alligators, fishes, natural life and animals and all type of things, but there's a process of cleaning the lake, because a few decades ago, all around the lakes there were farms, and they would dump all these chemicals on the lake, and that killed all the natural life in the lake. No oxygen in the lake. So in the past 15, 20 years, they've been cleaning, and the lake is coming back to life. So that's super cool that you can experience this. We're back at the Green Mountain Overlook. This is a great place to start the ride. You have a restroom, even air, water, plenty of parking spots. And from here, a lot of road cyclists start and they ride to Claremont, Mount Verde, to Varus. And this is where you find the hills. And Sugarloaf is a couple miles from here. Or you can enter the trailhead to Lake Apopka and do the gravel ride. This was super fun. Loved it. Loved the ride, how it handled the gravel, the nature, the feeling of riding. It's just super cool. I know you gravel grinders are like, yeah, I told you. I know. It's a really fun, really fun, and a lot of training. You can get a lot of fitness and bike skills, handling, and amazing. Lewis, thank you so much, man.
Anytime.
Great guide. All right, guys, this is my experience with the first gravel. Hopefully I'll do many more. Love the bike. Thank you for Berria to lending me this bike. I had lots of fun. Loved riding it. Super good. I loved it. Loved every aspect of the bike, the whole setup. Handled really well. I didn't know really what to expect riding on gravel, but it's a lot of fun. Loved it. Guys, I'll see you on our next ride experience. Ciao.